You might be asking, Brian, you haven't uploaded any like gaming videos in a little while. What gives? Right? You did one video of Pikmin and then you just kind of stopped. Like, what's the deal, man? What's going on? And the people that deserve to know the most are all of you because you tune into what I do, and I'm very grateful for that. So allow me to explain. No TLDR, just random ramblings and stuff. You already know how I am and what I do. Although I've been live streaming very frequently and been around in Discord everywhere, I haven't been uploading as many like videos to YouTube. And that's for a couple reasons. One, the reason I give most often is because there's a lot of little stuff that goes on behind the scenes that takes up way more time than it should, like reviewing contracts or filing paperwork or emails or just little things here and there that get in the way of just sitting down and making a video. And a lot of those things I've been putting off for a long time while trying to upkeep with all the things I'm currently doing, like working on Pro Gamer's Guide to Making Friends. At the time, it was doing the Kickstarter for that, had a massive charity week for Stand Up to Cancer. So all of that stuff happens. A lot of things that I'm very passionate about, but get in the way when it comes to like making the actual videos and stuff, which is obviously the bulk of why you watch me and what I do, right? So how do I allow that to happen? That kind of leaves me into part two, which is a thing we call burnout. Burnout is what happens when you're doing a thing that you really enjoy, but the ratio of the joy you get out of the thing versus the output on the other side is out of whack, where these two things should be kind of balanced at all times, right? You're really enjoying what you do, giving it your 110% effort, and then the result of that, which in the case of doing videos is people commenting, liking, subscribing, watching for long periods of time over the amount of time, it should be like a lot. Now, that's not to say I don't appreciate all the people that currently do watch, because I do, but it has felt like for a long time that I'm putting a lot of effort into X, Y, and Z, but I'm not seeing the results that I want to. That is nobody's fault but my own, because I'm not focusing on the things I should be, and instead I'm focusing on literally everything else, which, again, is on me. So I do appreciate everybody who's here, listen, watching, tuned in all of his time for all these videos and everything I've ever done. And that'll always maintain number one on the list for always, because without you watching what I do, I have no job. But I have felt like for a long time, me not taking enough breaks in between doing well over 1,000 videos, which, yes, I've done 1,000 videos. You can look on my channel. I've done all these different podcasts and charity events and books and the logistics behind the scenes on that. And not only am I not seeing the results that I would prefer, but also it's just a lot of work. And I don't take enough time for myself away from the screen, away from this space, to make sure that I lead a balanced lifestyle, which is actually the entire point of my book. So I should just read my book a little bit more often. But I do that because I thoroughly enjoy what I do, and I get all these ideas for, how can I make myself better? How can I enhance what I'm doing and take it to the next level, and reaching out to people to maybe get spotlighted a little bit or focus on making better. It's just a lot of that stuff all the time. That's the stuff not enough creators talk about, especially with all of you. That's the other side of the coin when it comes to making content full time. No matter what kind of gaming or any type of thing you're making, it's not just making the thing, but then putting it out there for enough people to see and hoping that you get the response that you want. And my job is to make as many memories during these videos, share my stories with you, and you enjoy what I do. And if I'm not happy, if I'm not being fulfilled by what I'm doing, then that makes for a bad video, and no one wants that. I don't want that. You certainly don't want that. You wouldn't watch if I was a curmudgeon all the time, which sometimes I am, but that's like, it's a lot of that stuff is what I'm trying to say. And I wanted to live life a little bit more and try to dial back from some of these things, not because I'm sick of what I do or how I do it, but so I can regain that gusto, that whatever you call it, to go back in full force for games like Super Mario Brothers Wonder or Spider-Man 2 or Mario RPG, like everything. And now there's rumors of a new Nintendo Switch. The thought of me not taking the time I need to and the new consoles coming out, I'm already freaking out, man. I'm already freaking out. I'm getting old, and I need to make sure that I lead a balanced life while making sure this ship is afloat with all of you listening, watching, tuning in, and supporting in financial means if you have the ability to. Obviously, times are very difficult for a lot of people right now, but every little bit helps, whether it's through Patreon or a subscription on whatever. Anywhere and everywhere, it always helps. But most importantly, enjoying what I do is number one. And all of you owe an explanation as to why I haven't done fan mail or the Q&A or gaming videos or whatever. And this is a very succinct reason why. I've been working on tons of things behind the scenes to make my life a whole heck of a lot easier. The fruits of that you'll be seeing very soon. And I've been burnt out. So what am I doing to fix the situation? Well, I'm taking a little bit of time off. Whether it be a half day, a full day, a couple days at a time, I got to step away and just, I don't know, go into Boston and go to a Red Sox game, whatever it is. I want to do stuff like that instead of being tethered behind the screen, making sure that all these things are going well, right? Can do this from anywhere in the world. So I'm going to be doing a little bit more of that. I'm going to be recharging the battery so that way I can make better stuff for all of you in the long run. But while I'm gone, there's definitely not going to be a shortage of videos. I've actually been recording a little bit of Fortnite that I plan on sharing over the next couple of days while I'm gone, recorded with one of my moderators and longtime community members and fans, Eli, and more Pikmin, just all the things. But before I get full force into everything, I got to be feeling it, man. And that's what I know all of you want from me. So thank you for bearing with me as I try to get all these things situated. And what would really help is if you left like comments, nice, encouraging comments. You know, I've been getting a lot of comments in my live streams about like, where's this video? Where's that video? And I'm very thankful that there's demand for it. But Mr. O'Brien has to take care of himself before I can take care of giving the heat to everybody who watches the videos. All right. So leave a nice encouraging comment that make my very large heart very satisfied and happy. Okay. And until then, look forward to way more videos. Look forward to my upcoming book and like a very awesome year with Switch 2 potentially being a thing. Crazy, right? Take care of yourselves, and I'll talk to y'all very soon. Bye. Where's the stop button?